I was just talking about Final Fantasy XIII and how it is a very accessible, beginner-friendly JRPG. And I thought that was so funny because when I played the game as a kid, every battle was kind of hard for me and I had no idea what to do. Now, this is funny because in a way, this game does feel kind of automated. There is like an auto battle button where you click auto battle and the system just chooses the best attacks to use, which I hated. But then I thought to myself, like, auto battle is just the most efficient way to play the game. I don't like its inclusion, but I can appreciate it if you're like grinding. But really what it comes down to for this game is switching paradigms. That feels great. That feels quick. That feels responsive. That is really what this combat system is based on. Switching paradigms. Once you're in the right paradigm, you can just spam auto battle and you're good. But it's like a puzzle of, with the Eidolon fights, finding the right paradigm. And I mentioned this in my last video, but this game compared to like I recently played FF9. Final Fantasy IX had some tough sections where like you gotta equip the right accessory that would either lessen your lightning damage or siphon lightning. And there were some battles that were really tough and there were some dungeons that were really tough. And I feel like in this game, like I said, there's no random encounters. Libra is something that's very easy to use. Every character has access to elemental damage if you want to weaken enemies. There's also, this is the first game, I don't believe 12 did it. Yeah, 13 is the first game that introduced the stagger gauge, which makes fights easier if you can figure out the opponent's weakness, which isn't hard. And like I said, I mean, I'm so not used to like getting out of a battle in Final Fantasy and not having to heal. You get out of a battle, your status ailments are gone and your health is fully healed, which on one hand kind of takes away the core essence of getting through a tough dungeon, but on the other hand, it's just like, it's just so convenient. And I'm kind of two minds of this. On one hand, I think like it's good that it's more of like a modern JRPG, but it's also like, I get what people mean when they say Final Fantasy XIII doesn't feel like Final Fantasy. But the more I play it, the more I say it just feels like a modern Final Fantasy. And yeah, this did kind of start the whole modern Final Fantasy not being, I don't want to say good, but as good as the previous entries. But so far, 10 hours in, 13 is fun.